So sellers, what are the ways to actually sell your home? Welcome to Real TV, our weekly series where we give valuable info to buyers and sellers about all things real estate. I'm Paul Sumich for Harcourts. So sellers, what are the ways to actually sell your home? It can be quite a list. Let's just run through them and then we'll talk about a couple of options that I think are the better ways to go. Alright, so we've got price listed, where on all your marketing and advertising you say offers over $500,000. There's price by negotiation, where there's no listed price on your marketing and just wait for the phone to ring, see what the buyers are going to offer you. Have a private treaty, deadline sale and tender, and also auction. Now this last one, auction, people tend to, it's a bit polarizing. People tend to either love it or hate it, probably due to a past experience where either it's gone really well for them or gone really badly. Sellers and buyers, if you've missed out on auctions over and over again, can be quite a frustrating process for you. But let's just talk about it a little bit. So an auction, what it does on the day, puts everyone in the room that's in an unconditional situation, meaning they are able to buy your house on that day, full cash, and creates competitive tension. So if you've got more than one person that's interested in buying your house, the result can be pretty good. Late last year through Harcourts, we had a house that went to auction, actually sold for $40,000 over the reserve price. So what that meant was that the seller got $40,000 more than the price they were happy with. So you think it worked for them? Yeah, they were pretty happy about that. And the buyers? You can't say they're overpaid, because if they didn't want to buy that house at that price, they would have just stopped bidding. So it can be a really powerful tool to get the maximum price for your house on the day with motivated buyers. But auction is just part of a process. So what an auction can also do is set a benchmark for the conditional buyers, because those people aren't able to bid at auction because an auction is an unconditional situation. So say your house did get passed in at auction, which meant it didn't reach the price you were happy to sell it for. We now have a benchmark that we go back to the market and we can invite all the conditional buyers to put offers in over a certain level. So don't think an auction is a failure if your house doesn't meet the price you're expecting, if it gets passed in. What it does is educates the market and lets conditional buyers know where they have to be in order to buy your house. The other one I'd like to talk about is just good old-fashioned listing your price. So at one end of the scale you have auction, at the other end of the scale you have listed price. So you come up with a figure based on talking to your real estate professional that you feel is value and you're happy with on the price of your house, and you put it out there on all your marketing. The buyers know where they're at, you know where you're at, and there is still room for negotiation. Despite what people think, if you have price listed on your property, you can still get a good result and there's still room for negotiation. That's where your real estate professional really earns their commission or their fee for service, by giving you the service, working the deal, negotiating, getting everyone to meet the price they're happy with. So there you go. Thanks for watching this week's episode. I'm Paul Sumich. Remember, who you work with really matters. So if you're thinking of buying or selling real estate in 2020 or beyond, we'd love to hear from you. Please feel free to share this with anyone else you know that's thinking about buying or selling real estate in Whangarei. Cheers guys.